This is a bit dramatic, right? Almost as dramatic as feeling bad for putting yourself first, for setting boundaries. Just think of it as a small piece of you dying every time you neglect yourself and you decide to put somebody else before your need and then have the audacity to feel bad about it. I get it. Laying down boundaries sometimes for your husband and your kids sounds crazy as hell. But honestly, some of the boundaries are for them. But most of them is for you. As an ex-people pleaser, please listen to when I say sometimes you need to save yourself. I need to just get up. Just get up, sis.
Here's another one.
Hello, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Mo and I talk about all things marriage, motherhood and lifestyle while keeping you in the forefront. Because why? As a disclaimer, everything I say is with love, but I'm just a bit rough around the edges in my delivery. This is a big step, live and direct for you guys for this video. I plan to have an empty parking lot, but obviously this parking lot is far from empty. We have people coming left, right, and center. I mean, in the droves. But I am normally one who doesn't like attention. So I did want to do this video outside, as not as a means of getting attention, but as a means of stepping out of my comfort zone. I said I was going to wake up early and do it, and that was the boundary I laid for myself. And boundaries sometimes can have an interchangeable meaning between like rules, guidelines, boundaries. Something you stand for, something you won't stand for. Boundaries for me look like me saying yes to everything. I was always that friend to call. I was the one that you needed if you had to get picked up from work, you wanted to plan a surprise party for another friend, you needed a therapy session, you was stranded somewhere, you needed money. I was an ex-people pleaser. Let's call a spade, right? And then I got married and had kids, and I needed to put them first, right? And like in my last video, led by society standards, I put my family above me as well. And that's crazy. That's crazy when I really look back and think about it, but so it goes. The way I thought about it was, I didn't have to get married. I didn't have to have kids. I was blessed. I need to nurture my blessings. I need to take care of them. I need to put them first. But nurturing your blessings and being grateful for having a family and being married and having kids specifically, that doesn't mean that you automatically just lose yourself. And that's a problem. That's the entire series, is about putting yourself first, okay? But first, let's make it clear. Boundaries are normally perceived as something that you say to people. Please don't do this. If you do X, Y, and Z, then I'm gonna have to do A, B, C. And speaking up for yourself is important, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's not what you say, it's what you do. So if you're gonna say, wow, if you speak to me in a certain type of manner, then I'm gonna have to remove myself from this conversation. That means don't just sit in the conversation and keep talking. If they're calling you names or treating you how you already said you don't want to be treated, and they keep continuing to talk, walk off. Hang up the phone and check. Right? Do what you said you was gonna do. So I'm not gonna speak about boundaries in the workplace or with your friends or whichever. I'm specifically talking about boundaries with your kids and your husband. So boundaries for your kids can look like, okay, for example, do you remember, this might be a Caribbean or a Black household thing. It was a boundary set after the kitchen was clean that you no longer dirty up this kitchen, or if you step foot in this kitchen, you clean it up, right? Whether they put the dish towel in the sink or they had the little light over the stove on, or you knew the kitchen was closed. Your mama set a boundary, a rule, a guideline. I cooked, I cleaned, the kitchen is now closed. If you enter this kitchen, you better clean it. You better pack it away. I better not come in this kitchen and see yeah. I knew it wasn't just dibs. That's what I mean by setting a boundary. So setting a boundary with your kids can look like, or your family even, so your kids and your husband, is if I'm sitting down to eat dinner, you guys have gotten your dinner, now I'm sitting down to eat dinner, don't ask me no questions. Don't ask me no favors. Don't ask me nothing until I'm finished eating. Because you ate, unless the house is on fire or it's a dire emergency, let me eat. I let you eat, so let me eat. Another example could be if you're having your time for yourself to get a bath, right? I'm in the tub. I'm getting out of bath for half an hour. There's no reason that you should be calling me. Where's your daddy? Where's your daddy? And that goes for my husband and my kids. It's like, I'm in the tub. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop talking to me. I'm not listening. I don't want to hear it. And how do you enforce that boundary if they keep barging in? Lock the door. No, I don't need to tell you about your parenting skills if you're home by yourself or if you're home and it's just you and your toddler. You know, make adjustments. But what I am saying is, the sooner you enforce the boundary, the sooner it becomes like second nature. Like, for example, because I don't know how your lifestyle is, I can only talk about me and my lifestyle. If I'm home with me and Voss, and I say, Voss, mommy's gonna get in the tub, come upstairs with me, and she will either sit in her room and she will sit in my room. She'll have her tablet, she'll have her toys, she'll have her books. And she knows that mommy's relaxing. Now, I'm not gonna take the piss and be in there for an hour, but I need at least 30 minutes to myself. And she's respecting that. It's the boundary has been set. Mama's relaxing. She'll come check, mommy, you okay? Yes, baby, mommy's okay, thank you. Go back and play. You need something? Okay, wait a second. When you set yourself up, when you put people into routine and how to treat you and how to address you and how to, I don't want this to come across as like I'm running a tight ship, but I am. But I am. But I want this to come across as though this is how I am able to speak on such subjects. Now, you can conflict everything that I'm saying because it didn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. But things take time, things take practice. Now, set a boundaries for your family, set boundaries for your husband and your kids. That's all great and dandy. But sometimes you need to set boundaries for yourself as well. You know what I mean? If you tell yourself you're going to do something, you should do it because it's instilling trust in you. You have faith in yourself, right? For example, it's so serious. It's about me first. If you say you're going to sit down and rest, if you say you're going to take this hour, or you know what, while the kids are going, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, do X, Y, and Z. If you say I'm going to rest for an hour, after that hour, get up. Right? Get up. Do what you said you was going to do. Now, this is not to be confused with, well, Mo, you said mental load and the to-do list is never done. That's not what I'm saying in this instance. I'm saying if you made a plan for yourself, you know what? I'm going to get up early and I'm going to make myself breakfast. I don't care how late you got up. Make yourself breakfast. I know how the nighttime can sometimes go. I already know. I know how nighttime routines can go, right? I know sometimes the children don't go down, you're up late. I get it. You couldn't wake up early, but you did say you was gonna make yourself breakfast. Make yourself the breakfast. Lately, I've been talking a lot this week about romanticizing your life. If you say you want to drink more water, drink the water. Place the boundary within yourself that I'm not just talking. When I talk, I'm actually doing. Right? When I say I'm going to do something, I'm actually going to do it. All right, so I've got some homework for you because as always, Mo's got homework for you. Start with one boundary this week. Everything I say, you could come against it and say something else, but everything's hard. You need to pick your hard. It's either going to be hard instilling boundaries and instilling a me first lifestyle, or it's going to be hard you prioritizing everyone else and you being overwhelmed, overstimulated, drained, fatigued, feeling resentment. That's hard. That's a real hard life. So which hard do you want? You want the hard instilling things where at least it's hard and you're happy. Guys, if you're new here, you might not know that I'm actually a YouTuber and I do weekly vlogs. I try my hardest to do weekly vlogs. So I do a lot of weekend vlogs where you can see me putting my Me First series into action. You see it happening. You see it live. You see it recorded. But you see me living it. It's not perfect, but it works for me. I don't feel drained and fatigued and overstimulated. I have moments, don't get me wrong, because in life it's swings and roundabouts. It's hills and valleys, right? But think about how much more happy I must be if I'm able to pick up the camera and talk to you guys. If I'm able to find time for myself to work on MoLexis. And this Me First series, right? I must have a little idea what I'm talking about. I must. So that's your homework. You got your homework. Report back any comments. Let me know how it's going. If it's something that you really are stuck with, hit me up on Instagram, right? My name's in the description box. Follow. I'm on TikTok. Find a way to message me. If you don't want to put any comments because you don't know your business on Front Street, that's fine. Hit me up on Instagram, babe. Talk to me. Because I need all my girls to just be living their best life. It really is a girl's world at the end of the day. But I might feel like a bit, what if my kid? No. You're going about things the wrong way. You're going about things in a negative manner. Maybe it's because I've got such a positive outlook on stuff. I'm always been like a half glass full type of person. So that's some inner workings. And I'm actually curating a workbook of sorts to work on like mindset. Because a lot of these things is just a simple mindset shift. And I understand that life happens to people and it knocks you down. And sometimes it's just really hard to just pick yourself back up to even begin doing half of these steps that I'm talking about. And so I'm currently in the mix of doing a workbook. I'm also got a daily ritual book it's real short. I might let that be a little freebie. Just so you can wake up and just start your day with good intentions, regardless of how it goes. Even if your day goes to shit, it's a mindset shift. And you could just spin it right back. But that's enough yapping. Now, in order to return, you must leave. Like, I need to leave these people's field. And I'll see you next time. Remember, set their boundaries. Don't forget to hit like and comment below and subscribe, because a lot of you guys are watching and you're not subscribed. Subscribe to the channel, babe, so you can always see when I post another video. All right, so love you, mean it. Bye.
Oh, here's another one.